Good morning, everyone. First, I just wanted to start off by introducing myself. My name is Lucinda Massey. I am the procurement manager with Brooks. I have been with Brooks for almost 14 years. I am in the role of, I do all of the purchasing, all of the bidding, and so on and so forth. So this might be a little bit different than what it has been. I'm going to look at this as far as business development, as far as like how I see business development and what I'm looking for whenever I look at companies who are trying to work with Brooks. So my first slide here, sorry about that, is who I am. So when you're looking at as a company, you want to know, when I'm looking at documents and stuff, I want to know who I'm looking at. So your company background, who you are, how long you've been in business, what kind of stuff you offer as far as business, your areas of expertise. Another important thing to look at is having a mission statement, because your mission statement is really going to define who and what your company, what your goals and your outlook on how you want to perform or how you want your business to perform. Your vision statement is another one that's really important. It just gives the vision of how you want to, or how you want the outside to see your company. And then another one is core values. What values are you trying to portray to the community? I also wanted to just put out there, if anybody has any questions, please let Samantha know, and I will be happy to answer them as we go along. So when we're looking at that, what I'm looking for when I'm awarding a contract. So if I send out a solicitation or something like that, and we get the documents in, what I'm looking for originally is a clear understanding of who you are, which goes back to your company background. I'm looking for the types of business that or the types of projects that you've done, how many years you've been in business, the people who are actually going to be performing the project on the campus. So moving on to the next slide is laying out your plan. So knowing your audience. When you're trying to get out there, when you're looking at different opportunities and stuff, the best thing to do is to know your audience. So looking at their website and knowing who you are trying to reach. And I apologize, I might be a little bit nervous. And as I said, I am the procurement manager, so I don't know a whole lot about really building your business. I just know what I'm looking for on my end. So I am very open to dialogue in this whatsoever, because I'm trying my best. So another thing to look at is to let people know is what projects you have worked on or completed. So as far as when you're looking at a specific type of project, you want to let people know what you have worked on in the past, if you had any issues with it, or so on and so forth. And the next one is your plan of action. How to promote your company. This one is a big thing to look at, is your visibility, how you get your company out there, joining different organizations as far as like chambers and like even with getting help of companies like the Maestro Center and training and making sure that you have the guidance that you need to really get your company out there. Your website is a big one. I know when I'm looking at a company, I want to be able to go onto the website and see, be able to have a clear picture of the company that I am looking at. So that as far as I've said, who your company is, the audience that you're trying to reach, the different, how you, the services you provide, and so on. The other thing is to definitely, okay.
Oh, yes, from James Lesko. James asked, how do I find opportunities to bid on at your facility? Is everything on beta, Sam?
That would be our website. We do most of, we have our vendor packets available on our website. That is where you really go to find out the opportunities that Brooks has to offer. I am happy to provide that information. Our website is actually, it's just www.livebrooks.com. And when you're on there under development tab, you'll see a thing for vendors and bids. And that's where all of the stuff related to projects for Brooks and how to get in contact with me and all the opportunities that we have available at the moment.
We have a couple more questions. Angelica Coronado asks, does Brooks post their annual budget so we can begin tracking possible projects that will be out for bid?
Our annual budget, I don't believe that is posted. I would have to double check with my finance team, but we do post our agendas for our board meetings and so on, which will give an overview of our budget for the year. And also more than happy to, if you send an email or even contact me, I can definitely get some of the information out there as far as what we have coming down the pipeline.
Okay, a few more questions here. James Lesko is asking, is it possible to meet with you in person to discuss our qualifications?
Absolutely. I am always available to meet with someone. Send me an email, contact or call me. We can look at my schedule, see when we can get something set together. I am in the office currently Wednesday through Friday. So those would be the days that I'd be looking to actually set up in-person meetings.
And then Julie Hartman asks, do you look at a company's website before or while you are evaluating a proposal?
Okay, so what I will definitely look at the website just to get an idea. However, I mean, if when you turn in a proposal, if it's clearly stated in the documents, then it might not be necessary. Or if you don't, I understand if you don't have a website, that's when it's really important to make sure that you really lay out who you are and in the actual proposal documents. But I do like to know as much as I can about who we are working with.
Alrighty, it looks like we don't have any more questions as of yet. But I would be curious to know, what sort of challenges do you see businesses face in terms of business development in your experience, and how would you say would they best combat those challenges?
And from what I have seen in my experience, the biggest issue that companies have with business development is actually getting themselves out there, getting themselves known to the community, and on top of that it's important to do that because that's the way you're going to actually be awarded business. Another big thing to look at if you haven't done so is looking at your certifications, because public entities in San Antonio, though obviously that is very important to a lot of people. So getting with the South Central Texas Regional Certification Agency to see if you qualify for those certifications, joining chambers to help be notified when different companies have the opportunities for bidding on different projects. Also, just really getting yourself out there. And if you need the help, there are organizations out there to help you when you're trying to, like, once you find a project that you want to bid on, but you maybe don't know exactly how to put together the proposal. There are companies out there that'll help you do that as well. It's really just getting yourself out there, trying to get your name out there to all the different companies. That is the biggest challenge that I have seen, is especially for smaller companies, is just getting themselves known in the community.
Of course, yes. And you mentioned certifications. What do you have any of those that you would recommend for businesses that are just starting?
For businesses that are just starting, I would definitely see about contacting, like I said, the South Central Texas Regional Certification Agency. They are the ones who are going to certify you for your local. So that's your small business, your minority business, your woman-owned business. And obviously you can qualify for more than one of those. So it's just, the organization itself is very helpful. So just contacting them and getting that process started. And I know, like myself, even if there are questions and you're looking to work with Brooks, I'm always available to try to answer any of the questions that you have, and I can even get you in contact with somebody at the agency if I can't answer your question.
Awesome. Okay, we do have a question from Angelica Coronado.
Okay.
Angelica asks, are there any current or upcoming procurement opportunities that we need to be ready for?
So for Brooks, right now, we are looking at the ones that are upcoming. It's more on the service side of things. So I know we have our auditing services are coming up for bid. We're also looking at our copier lease and maintenance. As far as construction, we have some stuff that is could be occurring by the end of the year. It's really going to be more like infrastructure projects, roadways and stuff like that. I do not have any definitive dates right now on when those would be released, but definitely get on our list, become a vendor with Brooks. If you do have any questions once you are registered, or even during the registration process, contact me. I'm happy to, like I said, I'm happy to meet with you. I'm happy to talk to you on the phone. But the most important thing is to be registered so you are aware of when those opportunities are available.
And where can businesses become registered and or become a vendor with Brooks?
So that would be on our website. And I let me see if I can find our document to have that information for you. I'm going to stop sharing just real quick. Okay, give me 1 minute and I found what I'm looking for. Okay, so this is how to register with Brooks. You go to our website, and I will be more than happy to send you this sheet so we can post it and it's out there. Go to the website, which is, like I said, livebrooks.com, and complete the vendor coach contractor profile packet, which it doesn't spell it out here, but if you go to the main page under development and vendors and bids, that's where you will find it. If you have any problems finding it, then the next page also has my contact information on it, and send me an email, give me a call, and I can send you a link directly to the profile packet.
Awesome. Okay, cool. So all of this information and a recording of this session will be available to all of our attendees through the Whova website. So that would be wonderful. We could get this information and post it there.
Perfect. Do we have any more questions from anyone, or?
Let's see, we can wait a few minutes on if anyone has any more questions. But I did want to, you mentioned getting yourself out there. What have you seen in your experience? What has been successful for businesses in terms of doing that? What have they done to really be successful in that?
Um, there's been a couple of things. It's attending the different events that you see. I know that, like, just for example, I know like the Hispanic Contractors Association, they have a monthly gathering to where you can go and you can network. Networking is really important because, and I know several different entities, we have basically like meet and greets where you can come out. I know the SCTRCA, which is the South Central Texas Regional Certification Agency, they were actually pre-pandemic. We kind of obviously had to stop some of the stuff, but we had started to have, I think it was quarterly like mixers as far as for like new certified companies, to where you could come out and meet with the different entities, buyers, and so on. So that's the really important thing. The other thing is just if you're looking to do business with a particular company, making sure, trying to contact them and just like, let them know that you're interested, and just really putting yourself out there.
Awesome. Yeah. And we actually do have a session today at 1 p.m. how to get certified with SCTRCA with Charles Johnson. So if anyone is interested in learning more about SCTRCA and how to get certified, that will be today at 1 p.m. So we can wait a few more minutes if we have any more questions. Is there anything else that any final words, anything that you would leave the attendees with?
Yes, definitely. It's just one thing. I wish everyone luck out there. Getting themselves known. Definitely, if you have any questions or you want to meet with me, please send me that email. And just really, especially with everything kind of going back to normal, I wish everybody luck.
Awesome. Okay. Well, if there are no more questions, thank you so much, Lucinda, for your wonderful presentation and your time with us today. Like we mentioned, all of this information and the recording of the presentation will be available on the Whova app and our website for the attendees to go back and get this information. So thank you again. And our keynotes will be beginning at 11:15. So thank you again.
I do want to apologize for my nervousness.
You did great. Not a problem at all. You did wonderful.
Right,
thank you again, everybody. Yes.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.